Good morning, girls. Next topic is polymorphism in Java. Okay, so when you studied object oriented programming, different concepts in object oriented programming, you would have studied what is polymorphism. Okay, it is an important object oriented concept. So, what is polymorphism? Polymorphism means taking many forms. Poly means many, morphism means forms. Okay, so polymorphism in Java. The word polymorphism means having many forms. In simple words, we can define polymorphism as the ability of a message to be displayed in more than one form. Okay, so polymorphism is considered as one of the important feature of object oriented programming. So polymorphism allows us to perform a single action in different ways. The word poly means many and morph means forms. So it means many forms. Okay, that is polymorphism. So there are two types of polymorphism. So Java polymorphism is mainly divided into two types. One is compile time polymorphism, another one is runtime polymorphism. So about this I have already spoken to you when I have taken object oriented concept. So what is compile time polymorphism and what is runtime polymorphism? Okay. So first type, compile time polymorphism we are seeing. So what is compile time polymorphism? It is also known as static polymorphism. So compile time polymorphism is also known as static polymorphism, and this type of polymorphism is achieved by function overloading or operator overloading. So where we can find this compile time polymorphism? In function overloading and or operator overloading. So what do you mean by compile time polymorphism? So when the program will be compiled, after typing a program, you save your program, then first you compile. After compiling only you will execute a program. First when you compile, all your your programming statement will be checked. If there will be any error, then those errors will be displayed. Okay, then you correct all those errors, then your program will be compiled fully. What do you mean by compiling? Translating your high level language into a machine code. Okay, when there is no error only, you all your codings will be converted. If there is any error, then you have to correct your error. Okay, so compile time polymorphism means when you write the coding. So this polymorphism is implemented as you are writing your coding. When you write your coding, the polymorphism is implemented. Okay, so before execution, that means. So here they have given a diagram. So test is a class and you have different methods in the class. So function int a and function of int a comma int b and function of character a. So three methods are there. All three methods will have the same name. So method overloading means all the three methods will have the same name. Okay, but different type of arguments. The type may be different or the different number of arguments. It can be different type or different number. Okay, so when this particular methods are implemented, see base class and derived class. Okay, so this is also polymorphism, overriding. So this is overloading and this is overriding. So two diagrams they have given. First one is overloading. Overloading means a class will have different type of methods. All the methods will have the same name. Method names will be, method means here function. So all the methods will have same name but different number of arguments. That is function overloading. And the right side when you see here you have base and derived. Two classes are there. So base class and derived class. In base class you have a function fun. You have a method fun int a, fun of int a, and in the derived class also you have a function of int a. So in the base class and in the derived class has two different functions has the same name. Okay, the function name is same. Okay, so now when you will create object for which class? We always create object for the derived class. So when you are creating object for the derived class, when you are calling a method fun of int a, which method will be called? Whether the method in the base class or method in the derived class? Okay, So when both the classes, parent class and the child class, or the base class and derived class has the same method, the base class method is override by the child class, that is derived class. Okay, so when you are creating object and calling fun of int a, the function in the derived class will be called. Okay, next method overloading example. Okay, so in method overloading, when there are multiple functions with the same name but different parameters, and these functions are said to be overloaded. Function can be overloaded, change in number of arguments and change in the type of arguments. ஒரு ஃபங்க்ஷனில் ஒரு ஆர்குமெண்ட் இருக்கலாம், அடுத்த ஃபங்க்ஷனில் ரெண்டு ஆர்குமெண்ட் இருக்கலாம், இல்லைனா ஒரு ஃபங்க்ஷனில் இன்ட் ஏன் இருக்கலாம், அடுத்த ஃபங்க்ஷனில் டபுள் ஏன் இருக்கலாம். ஸோ டைப் டிஃப்ரெண்ட்டாக இருக்கலாம், இல்லை நம்பர் ஆஃப் ஆர்குமெண்ட்ஸ் டிஃப்ரெண்ட்டாக இருக்கலாம். ஸோ எனி difference can be implemented in the function overloading. Okay, so now you see there is a program class multiply fun. Then in that you have a method static int multiply int a comma b. Next method static double multiply, okay, double a double b. Okay, so the method name is same, both the method names are multiply only. Okay, so static int, so static is an access specifier, int is the return type, so return type. Okay, so but the function name is same, but the number of arguments and the type of the arguments are different. Okay, so two more than one function has the same name with different arguments. Okay, so here the function is overloaded. So now you see in the main class public static void main system.out.println multiply fun dot multiply. So you are calling, so multiply fun is the name of the class. Okay, so in the class multiply fun you have two methods, multiply and multiply. Okay, so you are calling two different methods, you see. So you are not creating any object, you are directly calling the class. So multiply fun is a class name dot multiply of 2 comma 4. So 2 comma 4 are the integers. Okay, so now with the second printing statement you see system.out.println multiply. Okay, so multiply fun, so it is the name of the class, multiply fun is the name of the class. Okay, here also you have multiply fun. Okay, is the name of the class, but the arguments are 5.5 and 6.3, so double. So in the second method you see, in the second method you have two double. So in the second method here you are using double value, floating point value, and here you are using integer value. Okay, you are calling different methods. We understand? So the methods are differentiated by the type of the value. First method is called with the integer value, second method is called with the floating point, that is real value. Okay, so the output you see, so multiply 2 into 4 8, and the second multiplication 5.5 comma 6.3 into 6.3 is 34.65. Okay, so one type of method overloading is function overloading, and the other type of method overloading is operator overloading. So in operator overloading, a same operator will have different meaning. Okay, so here we are using plus operator. So plus operator in one place it is used for addition. When you are using 5 plus 3, it is used for addition. When you are using the same plus operator with the character or the string, so welcome plus you, welcome you. Okay, there you are concatenating this string. So same plus operator has different meaning. Okay, so now here they have given the same thing. So we know that the addition operator whose task is to add two operands. So a single operator plus, when placed in between the integer operand, adds them. When placed in between string operand, concatenates them. So the plus operator is overloaded to add integer and to concatenate the string. So now you have given the program. So I have just given, so since it is operator overloading, okay, the function name must be operator. So what you are doing, you are going to assign different meaning for the operator. Okay, so the function name should be operator. You see, class operator overridden is the name of the class. Void operator, so function name should be operator, and the argument is string str1 comma string str2. Okay, here we are going to concatenate means combine. So to combine two strings, so string s equal to string 1 plus string 2. Okay, so s is an object for the string, so you are combining two strings and storing it in the new string variable s. So s has the new string variable, so combined string variable. So system dot out dot println concatenated string is, so plus yes, so plus is the instead of comma in C, here you are using plus. Okay, now you see the next method, same thing, method name is operator int a comma int b int c equal to a plus b. So system dot out dot println sum equal to plus c. Okay, so same plus operator is assigned with a different meaning. So now you see the main class main, public static void main, string args, operator overridden is the name of the class. Okay, object is the name of the object variable equal to new operator overridden. Okay, so now using the object variable object dot operator 2 comma 3, when you are passing integer value it will be added. Object dot operator jo comma house, so the second method will be called, and the two strings are concatenated. You see sum equal to 5 and the concatenated string is jo now. Okay, you understand the operator overloading. So provided the name of the method should be, the name of the method should be operator only. Okay, so here they have given the name of the method should be operator, here also it is operator and here also it is operator only. So this is operator overloading. So in overloading, okay, in overloading you have function overloading and operator overloading. Okay, next one, overridden. So overridden is comes under runtime polymorphism. So it is also known as dynamic method dispatch. Okay, so compile time is called, okay, so, method overloading is called compile time polymorphism, and method overriding is called runtime polymorphism. Okay, compile time means it is static, runtime means it is dynamic. So it is dynamic method dispatch. So it is a process in which the function call to the overridden method is resolved at runtime. Okay, so during runtime only it will decide whether which method is called. Okay, so this type of polymorphism is achieved by method overriding. Okay, so method overriding on the other hand occurs when the derived class has the definition for one of the member function of the base class. So the base function is said to be overridden. So என்ன சொல்றாங்க அப்படினா base class derived class இது ரெண்டும் இருந்தா தான் இன்ஹெரிட் பண்ண முடியும். ஸோ யூஸ்வலி derived class என்ன பண்ணோம், base class தான் என்ன பண்ணோம், எக்ஸ்டெண்ட் பண்ணோம். அப்படி எக்ஸ்டெண்ட் பண்ணுறப்போ இப்போ டிரைவ் கிளாஸில் என்ன இருக்கும், பேஸ் கிளாஸில் இருக்க மெத்தட்ஸும் இருக்கும், டிரைவ் கிளாஸில் இருக்கிற மெத்தட்ஸும் என்ன இருக்கும் சரியா. அப்போ இந்த மாதிரி பேஸ் கிளாஸில் உள்ள மெத்தட்ஸும் டிரைவ் கிளாஸில் உள்ள மெத்தட்ஸும் இருக்குதுன்னு வச்சுக்கோங்க. அப்போ அந்த பேஸ் கிளாஸில் இருக்கிற மெத்தடும் டிரைவ் கிளாஸில் இருக்கிற மெத்தடும் சேம் நேமில் இருந்ததுன்னா எந்த மெத்தடை கால் பண்ணோம். ஓகே, so only the derived class method will be called, the base class method will be overridden. Okay, that only they are telling it here as method overriding. You see the program, class parent void print, it is the name of the method, and class subclass 1 extended parent. So subclass is extending parent, so here also you have void print, so here you have subclass 1. Next subclass 2 extended, same thing, parent 1 void print. So you have printed here, it is a subclass 2. So there are three classes, parent class, subclass 1, subclass 2, and the subclass 1 is deriving all the properties of the parent class. Subclass 2 also deriving all the properties of the parent class. Whereas, so these three classes has the same method print. Okay, so now we will go to the main program, public static void main parent a. So we are creating object for a. So a equal to new subclass 1. So now we are assigning for the variable subclass a. Okay, so now in subclass 1 also you have print method, and the parent class also you have print method. When you are calling a dot, so here you are calling a dot print. So when you are writing a dot print, the method in the base class will be overridden by the derived class. Okay, same thing here. You are in the second thing, a equal to new subclass 2. So you are creating object for the subclass. Here you are calling a dot print. So in a dot print, the method in the subclass will be overridden the method in the parent class. Okay, so now you see the output. Subclass 1, subclass 2 is printed. What is in the parent class? Parent class, you have only parent class is printed, it is not printed. Okay, so the base class is overridden by the derived class. So this is called method overridden. Do you understand? Polymorphism means taking many forms. Okay, so in that you have two types of polymorphism, method overloading and method overriding. In method overloading you have two types. Okay, function overloading and operator overloading. Okay, and in method overriding you have the base class and the parent class will have the same methods. When the object is created for the derived class, okay, derived class, the method in the base class parent class is overridden. Okay, understood? Is it clear for you? Go through the program. Programs are very important. Okay, so in the next class I will tell you which are the program you have to write it in your observation. Okay, so those programs you have to execute and see in the lab. When the after reopening of the college, we will do it in the lab. Before that, I will give you what are the programs you have to write it in your observation. Okay, this is a very important concept. You study and come. Okay girls, understood?